So first question, what made you want to be a CF?
I would say seeing how my first year CF kind of was part of the community in co-ed where I lived. That was a really cool part of it for me. I think that it was a really cool way to branch out and get to meet a lot of new people, build some relationships, and just to kind of see what other opportunities the college could offer me after my freshman year. I knew I wanted to do something that was a little more time committing. I just didn't know what that was yet, so I thought CF would be a good step.
My CF, my first year here at Gustavus, she just did a really awesome job, and I really looked up to her, and I kind of wanted to be that for other people. I had never really seen what an upperclassman CF looked like though, so it was a really different experience for me working with upperclassmen when I'd only really experienced first year CFs. So I think it was a little bit different than I initially thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's definitely the whole community aspect and kind of working with residents and kind of seeing like the types of events that they sponsored my freshman year that kind of got me amped to be a CF.
What really throws me for a loop is the CF things that you can't plan for, which is a lot of things that you do. So just kind of like the random, someone needs help right now, or like there's something going on that's going to take like 3 hours of my time that I didn't anticipate.
I mostly balance my time by using my planner, writing down lists of things I have to do, having an order of things I need to do them in, and not stressing out if I don't get everything done, because I know things always find a way to work themselves out.
See, it is with your CF time, you kind of mold it around your normal lifestyle. See, it's not like you're, in a sense, you're not really adapting what you already have like in mind to the CF job for the most part. Obviously, sometimes you have to make sacrifices.
When my schedule gets busy, it's something that I do to keep it kind of organized is to use a Google Calendar, which I love. Yeah. So my Google Calendar rules my life. Without my Google Calendar, I would be lost. And I just keep that thing on my phone, and it buzzes and tells me what to do throughout the day. A lot of people would see being a CF as like a negative thing for relationships because you might have to like go bust your friends or something like that. But what I actually got out of it was like a lot of my really good friends ended up being CFs. So it's sort of like kind of the way I thought of it was before I joined a fraternity, it was always like my fraternity being a CF. So it was all the people that I hang out with in my free time were other CFs. And so I think it's been a really good thing for my social life and relationships.
To a lot of friendships that I wouldn't have had otherwise. I know that, like even the road trip we just went on for spring break, we went to Charleston. It was 4 CFs and a person who lived with the CF, So it was just like all of us hanging out, and I think I've made some of my best relationships with people who were or are CFs. So I think in that regard, being a CF has impacted my relationships because it's caused me to have some of the best friends I've made at Gustavus.
My social group definitely changed when I became a CF. I met a whole bunch of different people, and my first year I had some good friends, but they kind of had different lifestyle choices than I did. So actually being a CF has introduced me to most of my closest friends now. So that's been really awesome. So it definitely just changed my social circle completely, and some people might look at that negatively, but I think it was actually a really positive thing. Definitely most of my close friends are CFs.
Being a CF has really opened like my network, to say, like meeting these new residents and stuff. Like for example, this year I knew probably 5 of my residents coming, 5 out of like my 45 residents or so, 43 I think. Anyways, out of my 40 some residents this year, so it kind of like I get the opportunity to meet new people, which can benefit me or kind of just like be whatever. Just kind of depends on how I make it.
I would say that being a CF is probably one of the best decisions I made in college. I always say that it's given me like the most applicable skills, and I always say that I will never feel uncomfortable in a situation ever again, or feel like I don't know what to do, just because you really have to learn how to be ready at all times for anything that could happen. So I think it's a really marketable skill to have, and it's just a really good life skill to have, to be able to respond correctly, professionally, and be in control of a situation that comes up.